Welcome back to the Opening Kickoff, your new favorite show to watch every Wednesday at noon. Week 1. What'd you think, Maddox?
Boom! We're so back.
We're so back.
We're so back.
How many parlays did you lose?
All of them except for one.
Hey,
but the one that hit, the last leg was a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So when he scored, I was like double hype. And
did you gritty?
No, but I was screaming. I also went 7 for 8 on an 8-leg parlay, and technically won because I hit like a flex and got my money back.
So
7 for 8 is crazy.
Annie's nephew was like, he showed me his underdog account, and it was like set up through his dad's, right? And he asked his dad, he's like, "Hey, Dad, can I place a bet?" Because he had like a free $35 on it. And he's like, "Lennon, just show me what to do." And I just kind of bullshitted with him on it. It hit.
Hell yeah!
I know, it's first ever. But either way, yays and nays of the week.
You want to go ahead, or you want me to
yay, the Buccaneers. We'll get into the game a little bit more, but a win is a win. And then nay. I don't know, dude. There's like no nay. This week was so good. Now we're already 1 week down. I wish I would.
Fantasy.
Nah, I don't really care that much.
Yeah, my nay was the fantasy loss. I lost to Chris, our stepdad, who notoriously not very good at fantasy. It was unfortunate. Shout out to Nico Collins and CJ Stroud for combining for less than 10 points. My yay in the week is J.J. McCarthy is the second coming of Tom Brady. We can get more into that later as well.
All right. Well, so I kicked your ass this week. I went 12-4. You went 8-8.
I was just trying to be different.
So we'll start basically. Let's go through the games we got wrong, and then we'll go through the week games, and then just go through every game. So this episode, we normally do list rankings sometimes, but it's week 1. We're gonna want to yap a lot. Yep, so stay tuned. This can be fun. All right. The first game we both got wrong was Chiefs Chargers to open it up.
Dude, Herbert balled out. He might be, maybe Madison Beer gave him some juice because he might be proving me wrong.
He might be coming for that MVP.
I've been a hater. As of right now, like, I mean, he's definitely one of the top MVP candidates. Like, him, Aaron Rodgers and Daniel Jones, I guess. But no, honestly, great game by the Chargers. I feel like, I don't know, dude, Mahomes, by the way, is still the best quarterback in the league. Mahomes is so fucking crazy. Losing Xavier Worthy sucks, but I just don't think the Chiefs played that good. They couldn't run the ball very well, and Justin Herbert just locked in, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Chiefs played bad. The Chargers played great.
The Chargers played really, really damn good.
Dolphins Colts. So this is one I'm really interested to talk about. I think the Dolphins looked abysmal. I think they probably looked out of the worst out of every team in the NFL.
Oh, easily. And I mean, just another Giants player to a different team and ball
Is the
out.
Dolphins era over? Like, is the Mike McCarthy?
I've been saying.
Sorry, what's his name? Not Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy's the old Cowboys. Mike McDaniels. Is the era over?
I've been saying the Dolphin train was over. I said it last year. Normally they get off to a hot start and then sell by the end of the year, but they're already playing like shit week 1 against a team that was supposed to not be very good. I mean,
no, that game was bad. Like, they didn't get anything.
I mean, it was terrible. It was just straight terrible. Defense looked terrible. Offense looked terrible.
Were you watching with Zach?
It was like on, like we were watching
Red Zone
when there's 4 screens, and I think we ended up not even putting it on because by the time Zach got there, it was already 20-0, and he didn't even want to watch it.
It was bad. So what I was going to tell you is I think the coach might be done, but if he doesn't put in Quinn Ewers. Like, I think Quinn Ewers is a decent enough quarterback.
Not going to change anything.
I don't think he changes it either. But I think throw Quinn Ewers in because Tua looked terrible.
There's no world where Tua gets benched for Quinn Ewers at all. If he does get benched, it'd be for Zach Wilson.
They just gave Tua a bag. I forgot they just gave Tua a bag. I don't think there's any world where
he gets benched at all. I don't think the Dolphins will look this bad the rest of the season, but I've been saying they're not going to be very good. I think I predicted them to get like 7 wins this year, and it's
they look like they're going 3-14.
I just don't think it's going to be that bad.
Watch, is this going to be one of our week 1 over ratings? Like AR last year, they go like 16-1.
No, I don't think they're going to look this bad all season. But I don't think they're a very good team. I've never been a big fan of Mike McDaniels. He shits on bad teams by a lot and then can't beat good teams. And then this week just loses to a bad team.
All right, so this is the only game we had different that you got right. Panthers-Jaguars. You know me. I'm going to pick the Panthers.
Panthers are ass.
Panthers are ass, dude.
Everybody saw Bryce Young.
Bryce Young didn't play terrible.
Bryce Young played pretty terrible. I mean, I can pull up his stat line.
I want to pull up the stat line.
Pull up the stat line while I talk. So last year to finish the season, Bryce Young played 3 pretty good games. He played okay.
3 good games and 1 really good game.
Yeah, okay, but he wasn't playing like Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen or anything, but he was being graded on a curve by fans because we were so used to watching some of the worst football we've ever seen. So when you go from the worst ever to decent, it looks like
18 of 35, 154, a touchdown, 2 picks.
Yeah, he played really bad. And so he got graded on a curve last year at the end of the year because of how bad he was. So everybody was so excited for them this year. This is not a good roster, and Bryce Young is not the kind of guy to elevate a bad roster. So they're just not going to be good. It's just that simple.
All right. I mean, I still got faith in the Panthers. Jaguars looked fun. You know what? 2 coaches that have jobs because of Baker Mayfield. Round of applause.
We gotta go there.
That was a Baker Mayfield fucking.
If it wasn't for Baker, those guys probably aren't head coaches.
Literally not at all. At fucking all. You think, dude? So Dave Canales' first year as an OC was in Tampa Bay when they were supposed to be shit, but they had Baker. If they don't have Baker and they have Kyle Trask, where the fuck is Dave Canales gonna be right now? He's not gonna have a job. He wouldn't even be.
He's probably an OC somewhere, but he's not a head coach. That's for sure.
Is he the OC at Tampa still, or is he fired?
Probably not. But I mean, OCs kind of bounce around. But he's for sure not a head coach.
All right, and then our both terrible pick, Giants Commanders. Giants looked terrible.
See, I genuinely was just trying to be different. I
Same.
think. Also, I've known that Russ isn't very good. I've told you before. I think we see Jackson Dart by like week 5 or 6, but I didn't expect it to be that bad.
Yeah,
like
bad.
He genuinely played some really bad football. The Giants' offensive line is still terrible. I was really excited for their defense. The defense didn't look that
terrible,
great.
yeah.
Like I don't know.
And Jaden Daniels didn't.
And I told you Brian Daboll is going to be fired by the end of
Jaden
the
Daniels
season.
didn't look stellar. Jaden Daniels looked good.
Yeah,
he played fine.
He didn't play like an insane game, but I mean he played good enough to beat the
win.
shit out of the Giants. And I said Brian Daboll's going to be fired by the end of the year. I would even make an argument that he's the first head coach fired this year.
Well, I see it. All right, so let's get into all the bunch. It's a bunch, guys. So y'all stay tuned. Max got a bunch wrong. Max went 8-8. Falcons, Bucks. I mean, why would you pick? Falcons?
Okay, yeah, it wasn't that.
You're just
bad.
trying to be different.
Younghoe Koo, by the way, got to be the most overrated kicker in the league. I swear,
Thank God.
since like
If that
halfway-
game goes to overtime, do you think we win or do we lose? I think we lose if it goes.
See,
to
it is
overtime.
new OT rules, and honestly, last year in OT, the Falcons shit on y'all. Like, and the Falcons were moving the ball pretty well at the end of the game there.
They're moving.
But so were y'all. I
think we might lose if it goes to overtime. So thank God they.
I honestly think if y'all go to OT, whoever wins the coin toss wins because I think both teams will score a touchdown and then
It's
the
no
next team will
OT
go for a
rules.
field goal. I know, so I'm saying I think, but it's still after both teams score a touchdown.
Yeah,
I think both of y'all score a touchdown and then whoever. So I don't
Hey,
regret my decision.
Michael Penis looks pretty good.
He played pretty damn good.
But-
yeah, Younghoe Koo is not a good kicker.
But Todd. So this is my big problem. Let
Yeah,
me rant for a
let's let
second,
you go.
Maddox.
Hot in here.
I gave Todd Bowles so much leeway going into this season. I feel like we just extended him. You know, he has never not won the division as a head coach, never not made the playoffs as a head coach. You know, good resume. Dude, when it's 3rd and long and we're consistently getting converted on 3rd and long constantly, and every single time it's because you're sending blitz and leaving every receiver one-on-one, and so one of your receivers has to win a one-on-one. Well, one corner has to lose out of 4 guys, and we get a first down on. That's not smart play calling at all. And it bugs me so much. Like, the Todd Bowles effect is, like, I literally know, like, we just had, like, Vita Vea, like, 2nd and 10, they run it. We get lucky. You know, I hate when teams run it on 2nd and 10 when we do it. But, like, when a team does it on you and you stop them, you're like, boom, it's our ball, next play, let's go, right? Yeah. Vita Vea gets a good play. I'm like, well, Todd Bowles is licking his lips right now, thinking of the fattest fucking blitz to send instead of, like, a fake... Whip out a fake blitz once and, like, drop somebody out in coverage. It was really frustrating. The middle of our field was still a fucking problem against the Falcons. I can't think of his first name. But Dennis, he had a really rough first half. He missed that tackle on Bijan. Besides that, played pretty good.
And missing a tackle on Bijan.
Yeah, for sure.
Bijan's a hard guy to bring down.
Tyke Smith, he needs to improve in coverage.
Pass rush still wasn't great, too, by the way.
Yeah, it was not great. Tyke Smith is our safety. Yeah. He's our full-on strong safety now. He constantly got beat across the middle when we have to leave him in one-on-one coverage. Mm-hmm. But also safeties guarding slot receivers one-on-one is not a fair matchup.
Was it Antoine Winfield that stopped the Drake London touchdown at the end of the game?
It wasn't Drake London. It was some random. Number 82.
No, Drake London almost had a touchdown, too, at the end of the game that would have stopped him from going to OT.
That was
Jamal Dean. But Antoine Winfield, I don't remember what play, but he made a great play in the end zone as well.
So, yeah, but Baker Mayfield, our offense started off slow. Baker, he started off slow. Our O-line really started off slow. That was scary.
Wirfs was also not playing.
Yeah, you know, Graham Barton was at left tackle.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's why. No. That's why you drafted him.
I know, but I'm saying, like, he isn't a tackle. He's normally playing on the interior. Like, when you have to have a left tackle, it's not a good thing, though, if he's playing left tackle.
True, but he played fucking good.
Yeah, when Tristan Wirfs comes back, y'all's offense will be better, too.
No, but that's what I was saying. So, it was so crazy, dude. So, we're watching, and I tell Annie, I was like, Graham Barton's at fucking tackle. And I was like, who's at center? And then I noticed, I was like, our left guard's at center, and then Michael Jordan was at guard.
Yeah.
And then I explained this to Anahi. Well, because Graham Barton played...
He's kind of like an Elton Jenkins. Like, he can literally
he played tackle, guard, and center all throughout college. He's a dog. He can play everywhere. He played great at tackle. I gave him a B+ how he played this week at tackle. He played great. So I noticed that. Dude, the announcers didn't notice it until a penalty. They're like, whoa, Graham Barton's lined up at tackle? He was coming in today as center. I told him, he was like, nerds. They didn't notice it. But that was pretty cool, so... That's why you draft guys.
What thing I will say about that game that I haven't mentioned yet? I was kind of worried about the Falcons' defense going into the season. Their defense played pretty good.
They did look good. But
Second half was a little rough, but in the first quarter, they were playing some good defense. Their rookie pass rushers played pretty good.
Here's the thing. The Falcons played out of their minds. I feel like the Falcons played probably some of the best football they can play. They didn't get 1 4th down, and they missed a field goal, and they lost. We played like shit, across the board, and we beat them. So I feel like let's stay healthy. Let's put together some
one game lead on Atlanta's big because they're going to be the only team competing.
And they're going to lose this week, so
we got to go there.
And then Bengals-Browns.
Dude, I don't regret my decision. If that game happened 100 times, the Browns win 99. No, if the way it played out, like if it was the same exact like week 1 game, like and everything.
If Bills-Ravens play 100 times, do you think the Ravens win 99 times?
Yeah, like if we're talking like same circumstances, like because 2 dropped passes led to interceptions. Myles Garrett got like 3 sacks in a row on a drive to back them up.
Insane.
Browns just couldn't move the Browns couldn't move the ball. Missed PAT, missed chip shot field goal, and they were playing excellent defense against the Bengals.
Imagine the Browns started Baker Mayfield, dude.
Yeah, the Bengals should not have won that game, and honestly, the Bengals kind of worry me after that game because you're barely able to beat the Browns by 1 point with 2 missed kicks.
The Browns own Joe Burrow, so that's fine.
But they're already in a hard division. The Steelers look great. The Ravens are great. Like,
True.
I mean, it's going to be a rough season.
But
the offensive line,
they got the win. They got the win. That's all that
But
matters.
they shouldn't have. Like, that's the problem.
I don't think that's the problem. It's AFC North.
Hang on, but this is a team that's expected to make the playoffs, has a top 4 quarterback in the league, and you're barely beating a team that's probably bottom 5 in every power ranking out there.
Yes, but think about it. It's like the OU Texas effect. Like there's years OU sucks where it's such a rivalry, and it's like
this year it shouldn't matter when you're trotting out 42-year-old Joe Flacco.
True, I feel you.
It was bad.
Fair to say, Raiders Patriots.
You didn't get that one wrong too. You picked the Raiders.
I picked the Raiders.
You know,
that could have gone either way.
It sucks because the Raiders, I had finishing last in the division, but I made a video of my predictions, and they were one of my like dark horse teams where I was like, if things click with this team, this could be scary. Jacoby Myers played great. Brock Bowers played great before he was hurt.
Sucks.
I think I was just I've said that everybody was a little too high on the Patriots, and I think I might have subconsciously been a little too high on the Patriots.
Were you doing the AR shit but with Drake May? Like
See,
Drake May had a few good games.
I was saying that everybody was doing that, but I think I kind of did it too. The problem is
Drake May.
I like the Patriots.
Drake May played good though.
No, he's a great quarterback, and I like the Patriots defense. They just don't have the weapons on offense, and they made the offensive line better. But when you get better from dog shit, that doesn't mean you're good. You know,
sure. They got a way to go. Yeah. Lions Packers.
Honestly, I'm all for it. Fuck the Lions. Lions are last in the division. Let's go.
Do you think they could finish last?
No.
Okay. I guess it really comes out on how Ben Johnson looks against Dan Campbell.
Rough this year,
but Ben Johnson, so this game's gonna test. So this is what we were kind of talking about. We can get more into it. The Bears Vikings, where I kind of had told you where the Vikings just second half it just showed they were a better team. Like I think that's the ultimate reason they won. One play,
and JJ McCarthy's Tom Brady.
Yeah, but one play went their way. They're the better roster, better coach, and I think that's why. And so I don't know how much that can affect, but also I think. Was Dan Campbell carried by Aaron Glenn, who turned the fucking Jets way around, and the Bears look better? Like, the Bears look significantly better than they did last year.
Oh, yeah.
The Jets looked significantly better than they did last year. Both of them looked way better. Okay.
But to the Jets thing, Aaron Glenn's a DC and let Aaron Rodgers suffer 4 touchdowns on him.
Fuck, you're right.
I'm not a big Aaron Glenn guy.
No,
I don't
you're
think
right.
that was one of the best
You're
head
right. Yeah.
But when it comes to
the
offense did not look good.
You're absolutely right. It doesn't matter. You're right. The Aaron Glenn, you're absolutely right.
But Ben Johnson does. Their offense did not look good whatsoever. They could not run the ball. This is the Lions. You have DeAndre Swift and David Montgomery and a very good offensive line, and you can't run the ball. Yeah. Against the Packers, who don't have the craziest run defense, they got Micah, but we all know Micah's not known for his run defense.
And he was on limited snaps, too.
Yeah, and they just lost Kenny Clark, and you can't run the ball.
And then Ravens-Bills, game of the week.
That's such a sick game, honestly.
When Derrick Henry fumbled, I knew
It's just a classic Ravens choke, honestly. I mean, you had the advantage when the Bills went for 2 and didn't get it, and then they were chasing it all game. And yeah, Derrick Henry fumbled, but it's like, bro, the defense just kept.
But Derrick Henry went for 172 touchdowns. Yeah. He deserves to fumble and still win. You know?
I'm saying when Derrick Henry and Lamar played the way they did, they should be allowed to turn the ball over once, and you not below a 40 to 25.
How long till there's a Harbaugh conversation?
I mean, I
think Harbaugh can win the big game.
I've already seen Harbaugh conversations because the Ravens do this every year, at least once a season, where they have a 2-3 possession lead with not very much football to play, and they somehow lose the game. And sometimes it happens to teams, not even like the Bills. It happened to the Browns last year with Jameis Winston. Like, Harbaugh, I feel like there was a 4th and 1. They were like on their own 40, which I can get why it's risky.
And they're a running team. Why can't they hold a lead?
It's also like, hang on, but you have Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, and if you get this 4th and 1, you win the game. I'd rather put my faith in Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry on 4th and 1 than my defense, who is letting the Bills walk all over us in that 4th quarter. They didn't go for it on 4th and 1 on their own 40, and they just elected to punt the ball. If they go for it,
it wasn't. Are you talking about the very end of the game?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't their own 40. It was about their 30, and that's what I think it was 4th and 2 or something. I think it was a little longer.
It was at least a 35.
You would have gone for it?
Dude,
I wouldn't have. And it's Harbaugh. That's why I told Annie. Harbaugh's old school. He's defensive.
I'm saying that's why I think
that's a new gen thing.
I'm saying I think that's why there's a conversation though. Because,
I think you punt it.
But I'm saying if your defense is letting Josh Allen walk all over you.
If you don't get that and your offense went 3 and out 3 drives in a row, just fumbled, you don't get it. You hand them the game.
But your offense has 40 points. Your offense has 40 points. Your defense is getting walked all over.
But your defense, yeah, true.
You have one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league and arguably the best running back in the league. Who's going insane. So you need 1 yard.
But it's just letting one play decide it versus 10. You know,
I love letting one play decide it. They go for 2 all the time to try to win games.
That is a good point. I get your point, but I like punting it.
I'd rather leave the ball in my top 3 quarterbacks' hands than my defense, who's letting Josh Allen do whatever he wants.
Yeah, just like, how do you not just run like a quarterback?
Leave it in your quarterback hands.
How do you not run like a quarterback sweeper like Mark Andrews also runs like a little bitch?
I mean, if it was their own 30 and I'm wrong, I do get punting it. But if it was their own 40 like I think it was, then I'd rather...
No, dude, it was far back, I'm pretty sure.
I would rather put the ball in my quarterback hands than the opposing quarterback's hands whenever it's Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen.
I'm curious. Let's look it up. Well, let's go ahead and let's get into the games we didn't get right. Or we got right.
Was that the last one that I got
That was
wrong?
the last one, yeah. And I'll pull up. I want to see where that was at. Do you have it on your phone, the games?
Yeah.
I'm pulling up I'm trying to find that yardage. I'm pulling up
All right, Cowboys-Eagles. I'll go ahead and just talk while you're looking for that. Cowboys-Eagles. Honestly, the Eagles didn't look great.
Cowboys look good.
Losing Jalen Carter, obviously sucks. Cowboys ran the ball better than I thought they would.
Hey, man, we might have lost, but I think it's our year.
Yeah, exactly. CeeDee Lamb had some crucial drops. If he doesn't drop those passes, we might be talking about a different game here, honestly. I mean, the Eagles, they were just the better team at the end of the day. After the weather delay,
Yeah, you're good.
I don't know if literally anybody scored a point after the weather delay. I know nobody scored a point in the 4th quarter.
Babe, what was your favorite moment of the week this week for the NFL? What was your yay? Tampa Bay, the missed field goal?
Shout out.
We deserve that.
Yeah, she was not going our way at all.
No, even though I picked the Falcons, I was obviously rooting for the Bucs. And I told Zach, I was like, I really hope he just misses this kick so they don't have to go to OT. And they missed it. It was great.
Yeah, legit. That's what Mom was like. Because I think there were a few times where I was like, oh, shit, Caleb. Because, he was doing some cool shit. Mom was like, who are you rooting for? I was like, oh, I'm rooting for the Vikings. But if Caleb jukes out a guy and hits a spin, I'm going to go,
that
oh,
Michael
shit.
Penix rushing touchdown, I was kind of hyped. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, for sure. But, yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Next up, Steelers-Jets could have been game of the week if it wasn't for the Ravens. Excuse me. If you would have asked me to predict the score of this game, I probably would have said 13-10 Steelers. Yet we had Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady here with Aaron Rodgers and Justin Fields. Justin Fields looked great. The Jets ran the ball great. But God, I got to get into something. Bills did the same shit.
Their own 38.
So yeah, 40. I'm going for it. Anyways, Steelers-Jets. Justin Fields played great. The Jets were running the ball efficiently.
You made such a good point about that earlier.
The PAT?
No, sorry. About the Aaron Glenn shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
You hire a DC and you let Aaron Rodgers throw for 4
Yeah. I literally was giving them so much praise in my head the whole time, but I did have that thought at a point, and I just had that thought for a point and forgot about it.
Here's my problem. Here's a problem that's going on
and
in
the
NFL
Steelers'
right
offense
now.
looked like shit.
If you are kicking a PAT and the other team commits a penalty, you gain 1 yard and you decide to go for 2. The Bills did it. They didn't convert, and then they were chasing it all game. The Jets did it. They didn't convert, and they were chasing it all game. If they don't go for 2 here, we might be talking about a different game here. Could have been a lot different.
I agree. I'm very old school.
See, I'm not super old school,
I'm very old
but
school.
it's realistically, this might sound stupid. Maybe I'm wrong. What is the difference between 1 and 2 yards? Obviously, it's a big difference, but if you're that confident you can get 1 yard, you should be just as confident you can get 2 yards.
Especially
and just go for 2 every time.
when they're doing it and passing the fucking ball.
Exactly. I think that's what the Bills did.
That is what they did.
Oh, wait, no, that was on a different 2-point conversion because Keon Coleman ran out of bounds. I was thinking about this when that happened. This is off topic. So if a receiver runs out of bounds on a passing play, what does he do? Because you don't want to just stop running because you want the defense to at least think you're a threat. But if you keep running and the ball gets thrown to you, it's illegal touching. What do you do in a receiver standpoint if you accidentally step out of bounds? Because you're not allowed to come back into the play.
Realistically, do you just sit down
But
on
I'm
the
saying
sideline,
if you do that, then the defense knows you're not a threat anymore. And then there's a bunch of other players
Block.
to guard. I mean, you can't really block. It's a passing play. That's just offensive pass interference at that point.
Dude, yeah, like there needs to be like a thing where it's
There needs to
like
be like a mutual hand sign, like don't
not
throw
a
me the ball.
hand sign where it's like coaches just know like, hey, if you know you step out of bounds, start guarding somebody, hit jumping jacks where your quarterback knows not to throw it to you, and you're just guarding somebody doing jumping jacks like this, running with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like kind of get it, like play basketball defense.
like that. Do you think I'm just gonna?
No, like box out, like play basketball defense. Honestly, that makes sense. Anyways, yeah, Jets Steelers would have been game of the week if it wasn't for. But honestly, bro, I was talking to Zach the other day about Justin Fields and how I didn't really have much faith in him, and I was like, well, when I say that, I want nothing more than Justin Fields to prove me wrong because he's just one of my favorite players, and he came out and balled out.
Okay, that last play though, should he have ran it?
I think he should have ran it.
He had the first down.
There was 2 D linemen.
He had the first down.
I know. No, he did have the first down, and there was 2 D linemen in his face, but he could have outran those guys. They were fat as fuck.
But you know
but
that just
I also respect having the faith in your receiver to go make the play on his
and Garrett
feet.
Wilson needs to catch that.
I'm not going to say all that because that was a crazy hit.
I would have caught it.
Next game.
Ramsey's a little
next
bitch boy. Dude, Ramsey looked good. Ramsey
No,
still got it,
That
bro.
hit was nuts.
Ramsey, I'm joking, obviously, but
Yeah.
like as an NFL #1 receiver, you need to catch that ball.
That's not
And-
an easy catch.
No, it's not an easy catch. But Garrett Wilson will say, "I should have caught that ball."
No, I agree, but I don't think Justin Fields is thinking, "Damn, he should have caught that." He's
Justin
probably
Fields.
like,
I hope Justin Fields is thinking, "I should have ran it."
or I probably should have put my receiver in position to get hit stuck by Jalen Ramsey. You know,
Maybe threw it down lower to because he did kind of throw it up
just ran
high.
it, yeah. Next game, Cardinals Saints. Rattler looked better than I expected. Honestly, Rattler played better than Bryce Young. I'm gonna say that
Rattler
now.
did play better than Bryce Young.
He made a sick.
He played better
throw.
than Tua.
He made a sick throw on 3rd down that could have been a touchdown.
Bryce
to
Young
tie
played
it
better
up.
than Tua for sure.
They both, yeah.
Dude, Tua looked like legit. You know, this is what's funny. Okay, so you know how I say like I think I could step into an NFL offense and look good.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Tua looked like. We're like, that's how you think I would look. That's low key what Tua
No,
looked
yeah,
like.
it
It
was
was bad.
But yeah, the Cardinals, honestly, they're going to finish last in the division. They didn't play very well against the Saints here. The offense was okay. I mean, if you're letting the Saints
They
put
need to
up
hit a
13
rebuild.
points,
It's time. I'm
it's been
sorry.
time.
They still
I've
got
been saying
James
I don't
Conner,
think
Kyler
it's-
Murray.
I've been saying I don't think it's going to work out with Kyler on the Cardinals. My crazy prediction, weirdly enough, this is the teams that played. I think Kyler Murray is going to end up as a Saint at some point in the future.
I hope that for Jay so much. That'd be awesome.
so sick. Next game, we got 49ers Seahawks. 49ers are not a playoff team. I'm sorry.
Dude,
They're-
Sam
they're-
Darnold kind of sucked.
They didn't let him do anything. It was like they were scared to put the
Oh,
ball in his hands.
also,
By the way, Sam Darnold threw for like 140 yards, and JSN had 120 receiving yards or something crazy,
That's crazy.
like that.
so everybody tells me, oh, Kenneth Walker's looking great in camp. We want to really use Kenneth Walker. That's
Zach
what the
Charbonnet.
Seahawks are saying. And they just go out using Zach Charbonnet, bro.
Kenneth
like,
Walker
so
got a decent
dumb.
amount of touches. He just wasn't doing what Zach Charbonnet was doing. You got to feed the hot hand, honestly.
True. Fuck Zach
Okay,
Charbonnet.
by the way, that game-winning throw by Purdy was a terrible throw. Like, I'm gonna die on that hill. To the like 3rd string tight end that caught
Yeah.
the touchdown on Reek Woolen. If that's any other corner there, that's incomplete or picked off.
I love Purdy, so I'm not
No,
saying
I
nothing.
love Purdy. That was not a good throw. The 49ers should not have won this game. They played awful.
McCaffrey looked good.
McCaffrey looked good. Ricky Pearsall looked great.
I told you.
But
Ricky Pearsall was gonna be good.
Brock Purdy was sketchy in the first half. The defense played good, but
The Seahawks have a good defense, though. They
the
run some
Seahawks did
tricky
good.
shit.
The way the Niners played, this is not a playoff team, and I don't have them making the playoffs this year. If they continue to play like this all year, they're not.
Oh
making
my
the playoffs.
gosh, dude, their division kind of sucks this year. Do the Rams
Yeah.
have a cakewalk?
The Rams might have a cakewalk.
Also with the Rams, dude, Puka's so fucking good. It's
Dude, I know. I was playing against Puka and Devontae Adams.
he might be the best receiver in the NFL. He's not. He's not Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson
but he's up there.
He might be
He's-
the best.
He is so good.
because he's not. He's not 6'3" and black and athletic as fuck. He's Samoan. Like you
He
know what
has
I'm
grit.
saying? Like,
He has grit. Unironically, though, he has grit.
but he's not even that much. Couldn't even say he's necessarily a better route runner than. Is he a better route runner than Justin Jefferson?
No.
what
I
I'm saying?
genuinely
Like,
think
He doesn't
like,
do
no,
one thing better than
I
Justin
genuinely
Jefferson.
think
Probably.
he might have better hands.
Yeah,
and that's
Justin
coming
Jefferson
from-
had a bad drop yesterday.
That's also coming from the biggest Justin Jefferson
Yeah.
glazer on the planet. Puka genuinely I think just tries harder than every other receiver. Like, I
Yeah.
swear he is like putting everything in. Like, he has grit unironically.
Yeah.
Next game on the list, Titans Broncos. Broncos were not impressive whatsoever. Cam Ward had an okay game. There was a lot of drops.
Cam Ward looked good.
There was a lot of drops, and he's playing against
I'm a
arguably.
Cam Ward hater. Cam Ward came out looking really good.
He also played against arguably the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
Also, Brian Callahan, I think that's their head coach's name.
Yeah.
They were backed up within their own 5-yard line and ran 3 pass plays in a row. Just like to throw that out there. Terrible play calling on your rookie quarterback
Yeah, I
against
agree.
the best defense
You
in the
run
league.
it 3 times in a row and punt it at that point.
You may as well.
Yeah.
Or maybe at least run it on first and second down. Like, you know, if
Or
you need to
maybe
pass on
an
third down.
RPO on first down, a
But
screen.
the Broncos were not impressive, especially on offense. I think Cam Ward actually looked pretty good. There was a few drops.
Cam Ward looked better than Bo Nix.
There was a lot of drops from the Titans. What's weird about the drops from Cam Ward, it was like the ball was like almost perfect every time. Like the
It's a
drop,
little high.
the drop almost seemed like excusable.
It's a little high,
because the
you
throws
know,
just
every time.
yeah. But Cam Ward looked okay. Broncos offense was terrible. They still might have the best defense in the league. But I did say the Broncos were my Texans from last year, and it's not looking like the worst take so far.
Let's go.
Next up, Texans Rams, bro. I don't know if the Texans can win this division anymore.
Yeah, the Jaguars might have it.
No,
Or the Colts.
the offensive
might have it.
line. Oh my goodness, they have the worst offensive line in the league. Like with no argument.
Their defense didn't look very good either.
Their defense. I mean, they held the Rams to 14. That's.
Yeah,
this-
I'm full of shit. You're
but
right.
here's the thing: they're playing against a very good defensive line, but like C.J. Stroud genuinely can't go through his progression. He can't do it.
I didn't get to watch much of this game. I was trying to watch the highlights.
No, I'm genuinely sitting there watching the game, Lennon, and I'm like, I don't see how the Texans are going to make the playoffs this year with this offensive line. Like,
Oh, Jesus.
I think C.J. Stroud got all this hate for his sophomore slump last year, but he only had Laramie Tunsil on the offensive line, and guess where he is now? In Washington. And that's it. Oh, Vikings Bears. You know, first half of this game, I was in my sad boy era. You know, I was having thoughts. I was like, should we have just kept Sam Darnold? Like, this is rough. You know, it was his first game, so I wasn't trying to get too ahead of myself. But J.J. McCarthy was genuinely
How many
like,
3 and outs did y'all have in a row? 3 or 2?
No.
Y'all had 2 for sure.
until the fourth quarter, we hadn't converted a single third down. We were like, there was a point in the game where we were 0 for 8 on third down.
Thank God Jordan Mason. If Jordan Mason did
Jordan
not
Mason played
start,
great.
yeah, if he didn't get going, y'all probably
But-
lose. Him getting going that one drive ultimately.
When we threw the pick six, I thought it was over. However, our defense played great this game. Up
Yeah,
until the
dude.
fourth quarter, we held them to 17 with a pick six. So we allowed 1 touchdown. Bears did miss a kick. I swear there was a missed kick in like every single game.
Opening
this
drive
week.
touchdown too.
Yeah. Their opening drive was great. Ben Johnson's really good at his what do they call like scripted plays
Yeah.
in the beginning drive. But
But also that is a good sign for Bears fan too. It's like
yeah.
it's gonna take time for Ben Johnson to have a full game script. You know, his opening game script was
Yeah.
really fucking
But no,
good,
the second
including
The
defense.
second J.J. McCarthy threw the first touchdown to Justin Jefferson, which, by the way, was not some, like, easy throw. That was a great throw to Justin
Great catch,
Jefferson in
too.
the end zone. The second that happened, I could literally feel, like, it switching. Like,
The momentum.
from there, J.J. McCarthy turned into Tom Brady, threw a great passing touchdown to the best running back in the league, Aaron Jones. That was a beautiful wheel route.
I didn't get to see it was a wheel route like over the shoulder.
Dude, it was beautiful.
I was dude. So what's funny is we were driving home from Odessa bowling, and dude, a cop was on my ass, like riding my tail, and so I literally get over, and as I'm getting over, I like I'm watching YouTube
Yeah.
TV, but not watching it while I'm driving.
glance
I like
him.
I set it down as I'm getting over and so the cop doesn't see me watching YouTube
Yeah.
TV, and as I set it down, it was that touchdown.
No, it
So
was like-
basically, fuck that. cop.
Basically, you watch J.J. McCarthy throw like a 30-yard bomb to the end zone, and you're like, holy shit, like I'm about to watch a Justin Jefferson moss somebody, and it's just Aaron Jones wide open on a wheel route.
Aaron,
It wasn't necessarily wide open, but it was like a window.
Is Aaron Jones a top 3 receiving back in the NFL?
I wouldn't say so. McCaffrey, Kamara,
Bucky.
or
Just-
Achan. I'd
I'm
say
just kidding.
Achan.
Rashad White's really good too.
Bijan.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, J.J. McCarthy, the way he played in the third quarter or the fourth quarter, I love seeing the team rallying around him. I love
Also,
seeing
too,
him
bro,
doing
the
great.
Falcons don't use Bijan enough.
No, they still don't to this
No,
day.
no, no, dude. There is times, bro, on their game-winning drives where he was like on the sideline consistently, and like I
Tyler
get
Algier.
Tyler Algier's a dog, and you want to run him on first down to get him going.
No,
Bijan needs to be on
in
the
the
field.
Fourth quarter, Bijan should be on the field. every
Bijan
play.
needs to be on the field 80% of the game.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. And he didn't get that many carries either. Most of what he did was
yeah,
well,
passing.
to be
weird.
fair, they weren't running the ball very well.
Weird.
Anyways, that's the last game we can get into. You want to do power rankings first, or you want to do?
Yeah, let's do our
game
power
picks
rankings and finish off
first? All right,
on
you
our
can go
game
first.
picks.
Give me your
All
pick.
right, 10 might be interesting. I want to give it to the Colts, man.
I
Interesting.
couldn't go that far.
I
but
couldn't-
I respect it.
It was honestly my honorable mention, and
But it's just more fun to throw.
the
them in
Daniel
there.
Jones meat riding we're gonna be doing every week.
Yep.
So I want to give it to him. Number 9, I'm gonna go with the Steelers. They looked really good all across the board. Was it because they played the Jets? I don't know, so that's kind of why I have them there. At number 8, I got the Vikings. I think first half, y'all looked really scary, but second half, y'all might have had the best half besides the Bills,
Best
maybe.
quarter, honestly. The third quarter, we really didn't do shit. I think we had
because
we had 6 points in at the start of the fourth quarter. We scored 21 points in the fourth quarter.
Y'all looked really
No,
good.
24
Jay McCarthy
points.
turned around very well. I was honestly, and I'm so happy. Well, we talked about this at dinner, how it's like, how we were talking about JJ McCarthy and buying over the team. You know, like you throw that pick 6 and then you just play like shit and then y'all lose. Like the team's not bought in on JJ. The fact that JJ sat in there, led the game-winning comeback. Next week, everybody's ride or die for JJ.
No, we needed that.
He needed that.
We needed to finish the game
honestly,
that
the pick 6 might have been the best thing for like his first game. You know what I'm saying? Like
I thought it was over.
That might have been the best thing for his first game, as funny as that sounds. At number 7, I got the Chiefs. They're the Chiefs. They have the best quarterback in the NFL. That's all I got to say.
Yep.
Number 6, I got the Ravens, another team that lost. They scored 40. They just happened to be playing fucking Josh Allen.
Yep.
Josh Allen, like, this is his first NFL game since Haley Steinfeld got spit in Michael B. Jordan's mouth. So
exactly.
He had some revenge. At number 5, I got the Chargers. All of these teams above are 1-0. I could probably have the Ravens or all of them. They're 1-0. Fuck it, let's have some fun. The Chargers looked incredible. Quinn Johnson still kind of sucks, but he had a few
Quinn
good
Johnson and
catches.
CeeDee Lamb switched bodies.
Quinn Johnson still had like 2 drops that were pretty
No,
bad.
that one drop you texted me about was
Nah,
just
I
good
hit his
defense.
fucking hands, bro. I don't
Well,
care.
yeah, but there's also a DB with his hand
I
on the
would've
ball
caught
at
that.
the same time.
At number 4, I got the Packers.
Okay.
And I'm not the biggest Packers guy, but fuck. Lions are good, dude, and they like the Lions.
The Lions basically didn't score a touchdown. They scored one garbage time touchdown that didn't matter.
Was it 2 field goals, and that's why they had 13?
Yeah, did you not see their touchdown?
I did see their garbage time touchdown, yeah.
Tesla or whatever his name is, that one-handed
That was
catch.
so sick. That was so
If only
sick.
it mattered. Fuck the
That was so
Lions.
sick. At number 3, I got the Buccaneers. I moved us down from 2 to be fair, but I think 3 is fair because we played like shit and we still beat a team that we lost to twice last year. I think that shows signs. I think we got to come out strong against the Texans. We have a chance to really beat the shit out of the Texans with how they looked last week. I think we have a chance to Todd Bowles get C.J. Stroud on the ground a lot, but C.J. Stroud knows how to throw the middle of the field and pick apart your defense, so there's a chance. Also, C.J. Stroud throws for 400.
Yeah, I will say before you get into the rest of your picks, like y'all are the perfect matchup for the Texans because y'all don't really generate much pressure, and that's when C.J. Stroud's actually able to get in his Duffy.
Yeah, legit. Number 2, I got the Bills. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. It's Josh Allen.
MVP.
That was
Coleman. By
that was one of the best comebacks I've seen in a minute.
Played so great.
Honestly, that was the best comeback I think I've seen since the Jaguars Chargers comeback because I didn't see the Vikings Colts comeback all those years ago.
The Ravens let the same shit happen against the Dolphins. It was like 35-14 in the fourth.
Yeah, probably
quarter.
since around then it was fucking insane.
No, it was a great comeback.
But number 1, no shocker, it's the Eagles, Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
They still came off strong. Jalen Hurts is so good. I love
top
Jalen
5.
Hurts.
If you don't think Jalen Hurts is top 5, you don't know ball.
Yeah,
you know, there's people out there that genuinely say Jalen Hurts like isn't even a top 10 quarterback.
Cam Newton didn't have his top 10. Did I send you the video where Jalen Hurts was talking to Cam Newton, and Cam Newton's like, "I'm gonna be honest. After the Super Bowl loss, I'll be vulnerable. I cried. It was really emotional. So how do you balance that out with this one?" He's like, "Yeah, man. Like I can relate everything about how you're saying you felt after the first Super Bowl." He goes, "Not the crying though," and then keeps talking.
No, Jalen Hurts, bro.
Just like literally,
so much aura.
literally be like, not that crying shit though. Yeah. Like so funny, and like you know how he talks, where he literally like he's talking like looks him dead in the eyes, like not the crying though.
So I have 2 honorable mentions, 2 teams that I think could easily be in the top 10, but they didn't play good enough to make it this week. I have the Rams and the Broncos as the honorable mentions. Number 10, I'm giving to the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers throwing 4 tuds. The defense didn't play great.
Aaron Rodgers' first 4 0 touchdown game since he won MVP.
Crazy. So the thing is about the Steelers for me is if Aaron Rodgers can go out there and throw 4 tuds, which shows that he still has a little bit in him, the Steelers' defense is not going to continue to play the way it did against the Jets this week all season. They have one of the best defenses in the league on paper, and they have Mike Tomlin. They have a good scheme. The defense is not going to be consistently allowing over 30 points. So if Aaron Rodgers keeps putting up points, they're going to win a lot of games.
Dude, is there a chance Aaron Rodgers could win an MVP on his way out?
Could you imagine?
God damn it, bro.
Number 9, I have the Vikings. I would have liked to put us higher, but just the way we started the game, I know,
we have similar lists so far.
It took a lot. We played really, really good at the end of the game, but the first 3 quarters still did happen. Number 8, I have the Commanders. I would have liked to have them higher, but
I didn't have the Commanders in my list at all.
But they played the Giants, and it just wasn't a very commanding win, no pun intended. But made the NFC Championship last year. They still got Jaden Daniels. They belong in the top 10. Number 7, you might not like this. I have the Buccaneers.
No, that's fair.
It was a great win, but I don't consider the Falcons like a top 10 team necessarily. And the way I ordered this list, like I think every team I have above y'all would beat y'all as of right now, basically.
Okay.
With that being said, number 6, I have the Chiefs. Although they did lose, Patrick Mahomes showed he is still the fucking best quarterback in the league, and they're going to win games. Number 5, I have the Ravens. They put up 40 points and just happened to lose to Josh Allen, just like you said. Number 4, I have the Chargers. That game they played
I don't think the
against Kansas
Chargers
City.
beat us.
I don't know, bro. If they played the way they played against Kansas City,
And we played the way we played against the Falcons. Fair.
they played literally perfect.
You know
football.
what? If they play how they played the Chargers and we play how we played against the Falcons, and we play each other, they do beat us.
Here we go. And I mean, if Quentin Johnson's putting up those numbers while you also have Keenan Allen and Lad McConkey on the field, Omari Hampton.
Did you try to
looked
pick
great.
up Keenan Allen in any fantasy leagues?
Nah.
Thank God I picked him up in all of them. He's gonna go off, dude. Trust.
Number 3, I have Green Bay. Coming out and beating a team like Detroit that dominantly week 1 after signing Micah Parsons. The whole team's excited. I think they
And
played
dude,
great.
Micah Parsons got like a 5 speed boost too. Did you notice how
Yeah.
much
And
faster
by the
he
way,
looked?
he was on limited snaps and still played great. Like he was a
Limited
great
snaps?
limited snaps and still played great. Jordan Love honestly made a couple pretty sketchy throws, but
Jordan Love is fucking overrated. I've been.
he's not overrated. He just does.
Do you
that
think Jordan Love
sometimes.
wins a Super Bowl? Oh, this year, the 6th year.
No, I do have them making the Super Bowl this year, but I have them losing it. But I think Jordan Love gets at least
You
one
think he
ring.
gets one?
I think he does.
But like, dude, we say that Lamar nor Josh Allen have a ring. So like, how the fuck
But
is Jordan Love?
I
gonna get
arguably
one?
think it's easier for Jordan Love to win a ring
'Cause he's in the
because
NFC.
getting through the NFC gauntlet, I feel like is a little.
He just
bit
has to
easier.
be one AFC team.
Exactly. Number 2, I have the Bills. Enough said. And number 1, I have the Eagles. Didn't play great, but they won the Super Bowl last year and they won.
Hey,
week
we had
1.
very similar lists.
Yeah.
The only difference really was
You didn't have
Colts,
the
Commanders.
Yeah.
But I
Which
think
probably should have been switched, but it's just for the memes.
for the memes. Yeah, I probably should have had Commanders at 10. I think you had Commanders a little high. I think.
I think
their
they would-
defense did
I think
not
they
look
beat the
as good.
Steelers right now, and I think they beat the Vikings right now.
I don't think they beat y'all. I think y'all beat them. But I think them and the Steelers would be a good.
I
game.
try not to get. I'm like the exact opposite of you. I try not to get too hype on my team because then I just always get let down. You
I-
set yourself up to get let down every year. I do the opposite,
Yeah.
where I expect Sam Darnold to go out and drop 9 points at a playoff
You're like
game.
MJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, sorry.
if you expect to be disappointed, you don't have to be disappointed.
Yo,
I almost got it.
good
right. If you
shit,
expect
Maddox.
whatever, you know what I meant.
If you
If
expect,
you expect disappointment, you'll never be disappointed.
yo, I literally thought when I said that,
You thought I was saying Michael Jordan? or
Yeah.
something? No, I know what you meant.
you know Spider-Man ball.
Ass is sweaty. All right,
I know,
let's
I'm
get into the
my
games
ass
for
is
this
sweaty
week.
too. Dude, it's because Annie stole my fucking fan out of here.
I know, like my butt is actually.
All right, let's get into the games. Hopefully I can create a big lead. I did one. Did you do any like last week the Giants Commanders? Did you have any picks like that?
I don't think so.
I had one.
I might. I don't think I do.
I had one.
I had a couple that like I genuinely didn't know who to pick.
So
But-
like looking in the long run, it might be that way, but who knows?
Yeah, as of right now,
I
like,
just picked the Thursday game just now sitting down. Commanders Packers. Who do you got?
I got Green Bay.
I got the Commanders.
If they come out and play the way they did against Detroit, I think they win this game. The Commanders' offense is going to be scary, but the Commanders' defense just isn't very good. I think the Packers will easily be able to put up points. I think they win.
This game's gonna be fun. Honestly,
I mean, I had the Packers ranked 3rd in the league, so
same. I mean, I have the Packers ranked. And I don't have the Commanders ranked, but I just think.
I mean, the best team doesn't always win too.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I honestly just picked the Commanders because I think I want to root for the Commanders more in this
There we
game.
go.
Honestly,
Makes sense.
sometimes I think that's my problem is when I don't know who to pick. I think I deep down just
You pick your favorite
subconsciously
team.
pick the team I wanted to win more. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe that's my problems. All right, Giants Cowboys. We both got the Cowboys, obviously, right?
Yep. If Dallas plays away against Philly, this won't be close.
And the Giants too. So are you still convinced? Wait. Does Jackson Dart coming in after Week 1 happen sooner now in your brain or the same
Well,
time?
I predicted that Russ would start 5 games, so I still think we're about at that range.
Okay. Seahawks Steelers.
I have the Steelers.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a
Bro,
mile.
the Seahawks genuinely seem scared to like put the ball in Sam Darnold's hands, which I kind of get. But you brought him in and paid him $100 million. Like, let him play quarterback.
I know. Also, okay. Did you like how much play action JJ McCarthy was doing? Like the play action rollout where you do that fake play action. There's like a 1 yard
Like a
hitch
boot?
with the tight end.
I mean, more
I
often
hate
than
those
not,
plays.
No, it was
I
work.
hate those plays.
The only time it didn't work was on our 2-point conversion. I mean,
There's a few times
it was
didn't work
working
for
for
y'all.
chunk yards. Our
It's
problem
like-
was 3rd down.
So it's like the same thing. So it was a big thing that Dave Canales did a lot, and I don't know who Dave Canales.
McVay did it a lot with Baker.
McVay did a lot with Baker too, and it's a McVay thing. That's where Kevin O'Connell got it from. I kind of hate those play calls.
It's good on like 1st and 2nd down where you're not necessarily trying to pick up the 1st down, but you're trying to shorten the stakes.
I know. I just
We literally ran one to it wasn't Aaron Jones. It was
There was one to
it was
Aaron
Ed-
Jones, too,
There was
that
one to
was
Ed
really good.
Ingram that worked pretty well.
But,
the only one that didn't work was our 2-point.
what I was
conversion.
we were talking about being older or me being old school. I was gonna say this earlier and I completely forgot. What do you think about like 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2? Teams never just fucking running the ball. Does that bug you?
If it's 2nd and 1, run the ball.
I agree. Like 2nd and 2 teams want to just do
Here's
a
the
play
thing,
action
if you're-
shot because they think like, oh, if we don't get it, we have 2 plays to get 1 yard.
Hang on, if you're
Just
gonna
get the
run
fucking
if
first
you're
down.
gonna run play action, run the play action boot shit we're talking about right now. Don't run some play action deep shot. Like run the ball or run a good play action where you're aiming to pick up 1-2 yards.
That was a
there.
problem with the Bucks. We were consistently, bro, taking shots on
Yeah.
2nd and short, and I like, dude, just get our first down
Yeah,
and let's keep running the
I
ball.
agree. If it's 2nd and short, run the ball.
Rams Titans. I think we both got the Rams.
Yeah,
right?
I got the Rams.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be similar for a while. Bills Jets. We're probably both Bills, correct?
Yep. I hope Justin Fields puts up another good game. I would love it.
I hope so too.
If he can do it against the Steelers defense, he can probably do it against.
So
Bills.
you said you were struggling with this game, the Patriots Dolphins. I think the Patriots are gonna win this pretty easily, personally.
I'm actually going to take the Dolphins here.
Okay.
I do not think we'll see
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
what. I do not think we're going to see the Dolphins we saw week 1. And like I said earlier, I think I got a little high on the Patriots. You know, I think the Patriots move the ball a lot better this game, but I mean, the outside of Max Crosby, the Raiders defense isn't very good, and the Patriots struggle to move the ball. I don't know. I think the Dolphins.
Bro,
offense
who
will
do the
look a little bit
Dolphins
better.
have on defense? Nobody.
And Bradley Chubb, you got Jalen
Okay,
Phillips, who I don't
they-
know.
the-
They
the
have
Colt-
Minka. They
Dude,
have more than
Daniel
the
Jones
Raiders do. They have more than the Raiders do.
Who's better, Daniel Jones? The Colts have a better offense than the Patriots.
No, I'm saying the Dolphins have more on their defense than the Raiders do. The
No.
Raiders literally have Max Crosby, and that's it.
No, I know. I was more comparing. Never mind.
I'm comparing the Raiders defense who the Patriots played last week to the Dolphins defense who they play this week. I think the Dolphins might not necessarily have a better defense, but I think they have a more filled out defense, and I think they have a better
No,
offense.
their corners are significantly worse.
The Raiders corners are ass.
Dude, no, the Dolphins have no.
I know the
corners.
Dolphins corners are also bad, but the Raiders corners aren't good.
True, but
They have Max
True.
Crosby and they have Jeremy Chin, and then they have nobody.
true. I feel you.
I think the Dolphins win this game.
I think the Patriots win this pretty good, but who knows? Well, it's week 1,
I'm
so
not
we're
confident in this game. I told
we're
you this
bo-
was
we're
this
all-
is the one I was least
we're not confident
confident
in many of these. It's week 1, you know.
Yeah. But I do take the Dolphins here.
Jaguars Bengals. Who do you got? The Jags.
This one was also a
These
big
are two
toss-up.
teams you're kind of
No,
haters on.
This is a big toss up for me. But dude, the Jags defense is so bad.
That's
I
exactly
think
what.
the Bengals
Yep.
take it. We
Yep.
might get another shootout here.
That's exactly what I thought. That the Browns have a significantly better defense than the Jaguars, and the Jaguars do not have a Myles Garrett to sack Joe Burrow 3 plays in a row, and I think the Bengals win this.
Yep, I think the Bengals take it. I think we get a kind of a shootout here.
Saints 49ers. Who do you got?
I have the 49ers. The fact that the 49ers just have two
Th-
cakewalk games.
This
in a
was
row
my
is
one
just-
game.
You're taking the Saints?
Yeah, I'm taking the Saints. I think
That would be so crazy.
this is a setup game. This is I'm probably gonna get wrong. The Saints looked decent against the Cardinals, and I think the Cardinals could have given the 49ers. If the Cardinals and the 49ers both played last week, I think that would have been a game with how they played. I think the 49ers kind of looked like shit last week, and I think if the Saints can come off strong for a drive or two, they have a good chance to
But I
win.
just don't see Spencer Rattler being able to cook up a strong drive against a Robert Saleh 49ers defense.
Very true. I this is like a.
Hey, I mean,
I'm swinging for
It's
the
a trap
fences.
game.
Yeah, I'm swinging for the fences. Browns, Ravens,
yeah, I got the Ravens. There's just no way. They have to bounce back. You can't start off 0-2.
same. Bears, Lions. You got the Lions. I'm guessing.
I do have the Lions. They're going to bounce back
I
this week.
really wanted to pick the Lions, but
The
man,
Bears
just,
did not, even though
Yeah.
they were winning for 3 quarters, the Bears did not play good at all.
yeah, and the Lions look like shit, but they're still the Lions. You know?
Exactly.
Broncos, Colts.
I am going to take the Broncos here. It's a similar situation. The Broncos defense is so good.
I'm going with the Colts.
Honestly, that would be so sick. We did
This is gonna
say
be a good game.
we did say we wanted Daniel Jones to be. He would be the like how last year Sam
Yes,
Darnold.
he-
Sam Darnold last year was the
Dude,
Baker Mayfield.
Maddox.
Remember, we have a Baker Mayfield award every year. Last year was Sam Darnold. It could be Daniel
The
Jones. this
yearly
year.
opening kickoff, we have a fucking Baker Mayfield award.
Yeah, last year was Sam Darnold. This year it could either be Daniel Jones. It could be Justin Fields. We'll have to see. But
Oh shit, Justin Fields has it right now.
I mean, no, Daniel Jones has it right now. He won. Daniel Jones, by the way, put up crazy numbers. They scored on every single drive.
Really?
Scored
I
on
didn't
every
know he
single-
had crazy.
No, there's like this crazy stat going on right now that like no team has done that since Peyton Manning was on the Colts. No team has scored on every single.
and you
drive.
know that was the first Colts week 1 opening win since 2013.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I hope Daniel Jones balls out this year, but I do think the Broncos win.
I know we have
That
this one
defense is too
differently. Panthers, Cardinals.
You took the Panthers?
Yeah, I took the Panthers. You know me.
Dude, you got to get over your delusion. Yeah, I took the Cardinals.
If the Panthers looks like shit in this one, I will learn my lesson. But I don't think they're gonna look as bad as bad. And I think
They
Liam.
played against one of the worst defenses in the league last week, by the way.
Who?
Jags. The Jags defense is ass.
Yeah, but I think Liam Cohen's a significantly better coach than Rich Gannon.
Yeah, but Liam Cohen's
Not Rich
call-
Gannon.
Liam-
What the fuck's
I
that
know,
dude's
Jonathan
Richard
Gannon, but
Jonathan
Liam
Gannon.
Cohen's not calling the defense.
He's the head coach though.
But he's not calling the defenses. He's an offensive guy.
Eagles, Chiefs.
I actually took the Chiefs.
We have a lot different. I went the Eagles.
I don't see the Chiefs starting off 0-2. I don't see it.
Dude, oh my God. Did you hear that dumb shit the announcer said? Dude, the announcer was like, the AFC really could get interesting right now, especially with, the Eagles-Chiefs, game coming up. Could you imagine a Patrick Mahomes-led team starting off 0-2? I looked at Annie. I was like, do they not realize that, like, all they got to do is win 2 in a row and they're right back, in it?
You know what announcer? I don't know who was announcing. It might have been Collinsworth. Was Collinsworth announcing the Bills game?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Josh Allen called like a shift from the offensive line, and James Cook ran for like 50 yards and like broke a bunch of tackles, did this crazy shit, and he was like, "That is all Josh Allen right there." I'm like, "Look, he probably made the right call shifting the line. James Cook was just running through dudes for 50 yards."
That's not what I thought you were talking about. What I thought you were talking about is how Chris Collinsworth, at a point in the game, he was like, man, I wonder if all the teams at home in the AFC are sitting watching this like, wow, Buffalo's a real contender in the AFC and the Ravens are beating them really good right now. And then, like, while the Bills were going, he was like, man, I just wondering if teams are watching Josh Allen right now, wondering if, what are they going to do? I was like, dude, like, come on, like, quit being, like, just one-sided who's winning, like.
Yeah, for real.
But I do like Chris. He gets a little too much
I'm excited
flack.
for the Super Bowl rematch, though. I'm excited.
For sure. Falcons, Vikings. You're going to make our division rival start 0-2?
I hope so. I'm taking the Vikings here. I am worried because
Michael
Penix. Our defense played really good last week. The first quarter, our secondary looked a little rough, but this offense is better than the Bears' offense, realistically. But their defense doesn't scare me, so I think we'll be able to move the ball.
I think y'all should beat them.
We should win. I think we're going to win.
Bucks, Texans?
I actually thought about it, but I am going to take the Bucks. So after what I said about the Texans, I can't back down. But like I said earlier, y'all are the perfect matchup for the Texans. Like, if they're gonna beat someone, it would be a team.
I would
like
not
y'all.
I would not be shocked if CJ Stroud throws for 400 yards in this
The
game.
main reason I picked the Bucks is because I know you're gonna pick the Bucks, so it's like a free.
True.
I don't have to worry about us getting a different.
True. All right, and then last game of the week, Chargers, Raiders. I'm guessing got the Chargers.
Yeah, I got the Chargers.
All right, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 differently.
I could be on the come up.
Yeah, so if you get all them right, you're up 2.
Hey, last year I went down pretty hard.
I know that's what I was telling Annie. I was like, dude, I was up by like 7 at a point, dude.
I think it might have been more. You might have gone to the double digits for a second last year.
I know, and then you won like damn near double digits.
I had a perfect week last year.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you did a parlay.
Dude, I know. But if I would have done that every week, I would have hit ones. And
but if you did a $5 parlay every week, that one parlay would have paid out.
True, but I probably would have stopped by like week 6 because I'm like,
you would have given up.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's it. Unless you have anything else you want to add.
Yeah, I think that's all. I'm trying to think of anything else I have to say about the Bucks games. Jamel Dean really frustrates me, man. There was this one play at the end where they like run a bullshit go route, and Jamel Dean literally went like this, looked for the ball, realized the ball wasn't up, and did a full 360 and ran and got beat. And the only reason they didn't get the touchdown was because Michael Penix barely threw it out of bounds. So shit like that. But like I said, I was telling you earlier, Jamel Dean did have some really clutch pass breakups. And who knows, fucking Todd Bowles constantly puts that motherfucker in one-on-one coverage in situations he does not need to be in one-on-one coverage.
What are your, like, week 1 overreactions? Like, what are your overreactions that happened last week?
Daniel Jones is winning MVP.
Okay.
That's one of them. No, Daniel Jones comeback player or something. Daniel Jones is saved.
He can't win comeback player of the year.
No, I know, but something like that.
He's going to be Baker Mayfield of the year.
Dude. Todd Bowles sucks. He's probably one of my. I'm really scared about Todd Bowles, but so I want that to be an overreaction. I'm really scared about Todd Bowles. It's constant. Like we're still having the same problems last year, and we're healthy now.
I think my week 1 overreactions are going to be Texans. Since it's an overreaction, I'm just going to say it straight up. Texans miss the playoffs if they keep playing the way they played. And Bryce Young's career with the Panthers is over after this season.
Man, I hope not. I love Bryce Young. Ooh, Dolphins finished last.
In the division or
no,
in
the
AFC?
League.
See, I'm not that.
See, they looked.
And I'm more
terrible.
of a Dolphins hater than you. Or not anymore apparently, but
I'm not a hater, but like with how shitty they looked, but like
it was really
the
bad.
reason why they can't finish last, their roster is too good. Like they played that bad, but their roster is too good.
I saw
to finish
like
last.
trade rumors about Tyreek to the Steelers. Could you imagine DK and Tyreek? How do you guard that?
I feel like you have to trade Tyreek now.
No,
'Cause he was being a
it's
little-
time for a rebuild, bro. They're
and
similar to the Steelers. They've been stuck in like a 7 to 9 win season every year, but no playoff success. 6-7. I think that's where we end it.